Hi, Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out a movie, and it won't be a first-time reaction technically. It will be a first-time reaction as an adult, because I have not seen this since I was a small child. It is Return to Oz. Basically, what I remember about it, I do remember the woman with the many heads screaming in a hall full of mirrors. I remember that. And I remember the Wheelers, because they freaked me the hell out. The noises they made were terrible. I remember that, and the design of them, they scared the shit out of me. So yeah, I haven't seen this in many years. I assume this traumatized me, so I'm going to be interested to go back and see how I feel about it as an adult, with the knowledge I have now. Because when I saw it, I was so young that, to be honest, I don't think I even associated it with the Wizard of Oz. Like, they didn't even exist in the same space in my brain. Like, I had seen both movies. I didn't even associate them as being the same thing, as being connected, because they really don't seem to be, because they're so different. They're just completely different interpretations of the source material. And I do know that Return to Oz is way closer to the source than the actual Wizard of Oz was, because that was like a musical and happy and cheerful and all that stuff. It sounds like the actual Oz series was pretty twisted at times, which maybe I should go read it at some point. I never did. It was never one that I got into. I was more into horror as a child. I didn't start reading fantasy until I was a bit older. I was all about the horror when I was a kid. I was all about the R.L. Steins until I was about 9 or 10, I think, and I graduated to Stephen King when I was about 10 or 11, I think. I don't remember a lot about the actual premise. I know she goes back to Oz. It's in the name. I don't really remember even how she gets there or what she does. I do know that she is played by Fairuza Balk, which will be really interesting to see her as a child actor, because when I saw her, obviously I was a child, so I didn't pay attention. But I've known her as an adult actor, so it will be interesting to go back and see her at a very early age. Other than that, I don't know anything else, so we should probably just get into it. This will be edited down for copyright. If you would like to see the uncut version, please check out my Patreon. Alright? Phone? How dare you? Ugh. Junk mail. Alright, let's get into the movie. Can I put these over my hat? Oh, I totally could if I really wanted to. I want to wear my hat. My hair is being ridiculous, and it's going to annoy me, so we're just going to keep going with the hat. It kind of surprises me that it's Walt Disney, considering how weird it is. But this is older Disney, so I think this came out in 85. As did I. Toto! Hey there, Fairuza. Oh, she was cute. She always had those beautiful eyes, though. She looks super familiar. Like, I feel like I should know her. Unless I'm just remembering her from this. Insomnia? I feel you, girl. So I'm wondering how much of the previous story is canon in this story. You know what I mean? Who are you? You look so familiar. I feel like you were super creepy and evil in something that I watched.
All she ever talks about is someplace that just doesn't exist.
Oh.
Ruby slippers.
So I guess they think she's not well mentally. But I mean, at the time, who would they take her to? I mean, I guess psychology was a thing, but it was very much in its infancy.
Did you lay an egg this morning, Bellina?
Oh, Bellina. I remember her. She goes to Oz. I remember that. I'm trying to remember when psychoanalysis kind of came into vogue. Thinking in the 20s or 30s? What year is this? Oh, yeah. She uses that somewhere in Oz, I think.
Because it's just my imagination.
She looks so defeated. Oh, that is just sad. Carrie, that's what she was in. She was the crazy-ass mother. That's why she's giving me creeps. Why do you have a pimp ring?
I know just the thing to cheer Dorothy up.
Do you now?
Make it possible for you to sleep again. Of all those bad waking dreams that you've been telling me about.
Please tell me we're not talking about electroshock therapy.
Will it hurt?
Well, no.
Yeah, it will if it's what I'm thinking.
We are at the dawn of a new age.
At the dawn of an age means you don't understand the technology, you arrogant tool.
Now we have the means to control these excess currents.
No, you don't. We barely understand that shit now. I don't think we still fully understand how that works, and it's why we don't use it much. Okay, she's terrifying.
She's in good hands, Mrs. Beautiful.
No, she's not. Not feeling good about this.
You may have a nap if you wish.
I just know if I was unable to sleep at night and a doctor said that to me, I'd punch him in the gut. No, I wouldn't. I'd want to. I have issues with doctors. I have an autoimmune disease. So I've dealt with a lot of doctors. Oh, it's the girl.
This is for you.
How'd she get in? She has pretty eyes, too. I think they actually hook her up to the machine and everything. I remember her wearing the ear things. You know, so the Wheelers, they're that's like the real life inspiration and parallel for the Wheelers are these bastards, I suppose. Because of the noises, you know?
Would you like to go for a ride, Dorothy?
No. That woman is so creepy. She's excellent. Oh, man. This is very uncomfortable because this kind of thing happened. Because we do have a tendency to try to implement technology before we fully understand it, and then we cause problems. My mind jumps to us using arsenic and paint for wallpaper in the Victorian era and that kind of thing.
I wish I wasn't tied down.
Yeah, me too.
And they'll draw all those unpleasant dreams out of your head. Never be bothered by them again.
But she likes her dreams, doesn't she? Even if it worked, this feels cruel. These people are butchers, essentially. It's tense. Even though I know she gets out and leaves and goes to Oz, though I suppose this doesn't... Oh, good. I was about to say, is that what sends her to Oz? Is the electroshock? But no. That would be pretty screwed up. I don't like the moaning and yelling. It's really creepy.
Screaming. Their patients have been damaged. Locked in the cellar.
Oh, God. Oh, it's worse than I realized. I thought maybe it was more legitimate yells from psychotic patients, perhaps. And Belina's here, I remember. Which makes no sense, but it's all good. It's all good. Because she also talks. It doesn't need to make sense.
What are
Does
you doing here?
Does
Have you been here all night
look like
too?
an especially large chicken? For when it came out, I want to say the special effects are really not that bad. So it's damn near 40 years old.
If this is the land of Oz,
Oh, they can't touch the ground.
is the deadly desert.
Yeah, they have to go in the stones, I think. Oh, yeah, the rocks, like, morph and shit. Okay, yeah, I remember it.
See my friend the Scarecrow? He's the king of Oz, Belina.
The Scarecrow's the king? Since when?
Look,
Well,
Belina.
clearly since the last time she was here.
It's a
But
lunch pail tree.
getting so much nostalgia. Yeah, it's a cool effect.
Chicken with her.
Okay. Okay, the chicken looks smaller now. Well, it's a real chicken this time. But the scale seems to go back and forth.
Where are all the munchkins?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The road's all broken up. Beware the Wheelers. Dude, those guys are creepy.
What's a wheeler?
I don't remember them.
I do. Scarred me for life. Oh, God. There they are. Oh, they genuinely... I'm actually getting, like, my hair standing up on my arms. I mean, I'm cold, so that's not helping, but it's actually making me a little anxious.
Oh, Tim,
Aw.
what happened to you?
It's a very strange design, but hey, it's probably closer to the source. Oh.
Come here.
I was like a shock of fear up to my chest. Oh my God. This probably isn't healthy for me. This probably isn't good for my anxiety. I mean, it's a cool design, but... Oh, that guy terrifies me. Oh, yeah, that noise. That's the noise right there. That was it. Ooh. What kind of training was involved for this? It's so creepy looking. They just look so distorted and unnatural. It's really unsettling.
Chicken in there with you? King doesn't allow chickens anywhere in the house.
Okay, that guy is like demented. His performance is great. I love him. Their costumes are so 80s, though. It's hilarious. I remember him. There's a sequence that he does that I really like. I remember him swinging his arms around. He's got this music that plays when he walks, I think. Yeah. He's a cool character if I remember.
It's just a bunch of old junk.
Well, you're the one who can't lay eggs, so I wouldn't judge.
Does everything but live.
Oh, for a second I thought I said love. I was like, oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Does everything but love.
I wonder what I was thinking about.
That he'd like to move or talk. It's the music I was thinking of. I remember getting a kick out of his little march when I was a kid. This is so much fun. And then he's going to kick some ass. I remember that. These paintings that they use for the backgrounds are really cool. There it is.
A terrible person.
I'm kind of loving his eyeshadow, by the way. I'm also loving his performance.
Behave. I'll be off.
I bet you anything that was an actual fall that they kept in. Yeah, man, that was kind of intense when they first came out. I got genuinely a little edgy about it. I love his little patterns on the floor. I wonder, they would have to reset that in between each take. Oh, man, I wonder how many takes that would... Oh, stuff like that's nuts. Oh, this room is gorgeous. Though I'm remembering this has got to be where all the screaming heads are, though. It's probably why it's also making me a little nervous. It's my understanding that this movie didn't do well because people just couldn't accept that it was so different from the original. I shouldn't even say original because the musical, the first one that they did in the 50s or 40s or whatever, with Judy Garland. Oh, there they are. Yeah. And what's weird is they're not even all that different. You'd think that if you wanted a bunch of heads, you would want variety. But they all seem to have, like, curly hair and shit. Maybe that's just the look in Oz.
Just who might you be?
It's just the same color eyes as Fairuza.
Dorothy Gale.
Oh, that's creepy. I just heard a bunch of people whispering her name.
You will be rather attractive. One day.
Yeah, she will.
Then I'll take it.
I believe you will not.
That's right, you tell her, Dorothy. Dorothy's kicking her? I like that. Ugh.
Oh dear, has run down.
This is where she meets a guy with a pumpkin head.
Only we could just fly away like you.
Only in my younger days, my dear.
Relatable. Oh, is a scarecrow? Well, he looks odd, but hey, I dig it. That's him, the pumpkin guy. Yeah.
My name's Jack. Jack Pumpkinhead.
Okay. Fair enough.
But she decided to test some powder of life she just bought from a magician.
Oh. They used the powder. I remember that. I don't remember the context, but I remember they used that head. Yeah, they make a thing. They make a thing. I remember now. To escape. Yeah, they fly to the mountain, actually.
May I call you Mom?
It's kind of weird, but kind of sweet. What can I say? We're getting close to the, when all the heads scream. I love the way he walks. How is she snoring without a head? Because she doesn't have her head right now, right? Or maybe her head's there, but it's not on her shoulders. Because I know when she stands up, she doesn't have a head on. I'm like 90% sure she doesn't have her head on when she stands up, and it's because it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
And tie Jack's feet together.
Tie my feet together.
Jack, why are you actually doing it? The audible swallow. Jeez. Nice makeup though, lady. It's the same lady from the doctor's place. I guess I didn't. Oh god, it's happening, isn't it? Oh, it's happening. See, she didn't have a head. Oh man. Mom, why did you let me watch this? That was horrifying. That's like psychological damage. Level trauma.
His
Scary.
brains ran down. How could he talk?
It happens to people all the time, Jack.
It does. It just grabs it. It's so just absurd. Come on, Gump. I gotta say, for being 40 years old, most of the special effects haven't been terrible. I thought we were done with them.
And make sure you bring back that chicken!
That chicken. Just what's to do with the chickens? I don't understand. It seems so random.
I may not last very long. I don't feel too well put together.
I know that feeling. I swear the scale of this chicken keeps changing.
Good night, Mom.
Oh. Still a little weird. I thought we were done with you creepy bastards. Oh, just the way they move. Oh, hey. God, those helmets have the creepiest faces on them. Yeah. Haha. That's what you get. Deadly desert. Oh. Yeah. I mean, the fact it's held together this long is pretty impressive. What can I say? Her acting's been really good, by the way. Yeah, that poor chicken. It's been thrown around a lot in this production. I assume it's more than one chicken, but hey. I'm just kind of smiling at the falling effect. It's kind of awful and great. That poor chicken. How did she do that? Isn't he super heavy?
Then at least he could walk.
Oh no.
Oh, don't make him if he doesn't want to.
With a small army. She's more powerful than I thought. There's no sign of the chicken.
What happened to the chicken? Oh, there's Bullying. I was wondering, like, where the hell is the chicken? Oh, TikTok. I remember this. It's kind of a cool sequence.
So imagine how I feel when someone from the world above steals my treasures.
Ah.
I was just taking that what was mine.
Yeah, but you don't have to be a prick about it.
You have so much!
But that is not the point.
I mean, it really isn't if they're his.
Dorothy!
Scarecrow!
You're weird looking.
I transformed him into an ornament.
Oh, yeah. I remembered when he said he transformed him. Remember the trophy room.
They were there when he came.
That was really sad. Her delivery of that line was really sad.
You and your friends can play a little game.
Yeah. Remember they go in the trophy room. Why do you guys keep coming back? Haven't you traumatized me enough?
Take me to the Gnome King, you stupid idiots!
How are they supposed to get there? They can't get across the sand. What I'm remembering is what happens if they guess wrong. I think they get turned into ornaments.
Why doesn't the sofa go first?
He's not a sofa, he's a gump.
I should have quit when I was ahead.
Oh, that was terrible. Don't rub your hands together, you devious. Try not to swear as much in my videos.
Where's the guy?
He's turned into an ornament.
Mm-hmm. How did they get there?
My ThinkWorks could be tighter.
I know that feeling. But how did they get there? If anybody who's watching this is like an Oz super fan who knows some of the lore, the backstories, or information. How the hell did she get there? If they couldn't cross the deadly desert? Oh, he's getting more human. Oh, it's the doctor.
They're very powerful.
Oh, is that how
They
he
made
took
it possible
over?
for me to conquer the Emerald City.
Yeah. Wonder what kind of ornament I would be. A broken one. Oh. Oh, giving her a hug. Oh, really? I thought he couldn't have feelings. The power of friendship. How did you get here? Kind of like seeing her put in her place. I thought it was funny.
Stole my ruby key, my powder of life, and valuable antiques which she made into a flying sofa. And she's headed this way.
That's such a line. What the hell? How do you... I mean, she delivered it well, but that's a crazy line to have to deliver. Oh, I like that peacock on over here. Why do I point? That doesn't help you.
You haven't let her escape as well.
He has a pretty epic voice. Here we go. Weird looking. His eyes are creeping me out, man. So why did they make him the king? Oh.
Escape.
Oh, that was creepy. Kind of like it. What can I say? It suits her. Yeah, please exit the movie and be gone. I'm probably going to have nightmares as is. That design... His eyes just... Ugh. Yay! I just can't take the Scarecrow seriously with those eyes. Well, he didn't like his body anyway. I mean, still, it's kind of screwed up. Oh, and he's just watching in horror as his body gets eaten. Oh, those are creepy. I don't like those things. I think I've repressed a lot of this movie. Because like that's pretty horrifying. How do they get out of this? Oh, yeah.
Lena.
Yep. Oh. The way they kind of melted into their fists, that was weird. I liked it. He lost his top, though. He lost part of his head.
Poison indeed.
She's so offended. What about TikTok? Throw those bad boys on. Screw you guys. Why won't you just leave the movie? I've had enough. Aw, why? At least she's in the cage. Aw. There you go.
Where's TikTok? Where's
Yeah.
There's a medal on your antler.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, it's like I don't remember losing TikTok. I think I would have been sad about that as a kid. This seems a little strange. Not the parade, but having the prisoner in the parade. TikTok's all shiny. Why are the Wheelers there? Parading the prisoner around seems strange.
Be the Queen of Oz.
But he's already the King of Oz. I'm not following that train of thought.
I've got to go back.
Aww.
We understand, Dorothy.
Do you?
Jack might not. So she is the one who's been stuck in the mirror, so she's Ozma? I guess I don't quite understand how this makes her in both places at the same time. I mean, she's staying here, obviously, and Dorothy's going home.
Ozma.
Mom! My real mom!
Oh,
Queen and rightful ruler of Oz.
exposition, thank you.
Ozma grew up as Mombi's slave.
Grew up, she's still growing.
You're not coming back, Alina?
I can't blame her.
Stupid humdrum world.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect to go so soon. We haven't really said goodbye yet.
She could at least say sorry. I didn't realize that. She's just looking at her like so.
Farewell!
You're still weird looking, Scarecrow. The Wheelers are even waving. Of granted, they were serving underneath the queen, the Wicked Witch or whatever, but they were enjoying it. So I kind of wonder in the book if it's implied that it really does all take place in our imagination, or if it actually is a real place, or if it's just kind of ambiguous. It's kind of interesting. Cute dog.
Everybody was rescued except Dr. Worley. He ran into rescues machines.
Big loss. Yep. Get out of here. Wicked Woman. She was excellent. The actress. She's got the chicken.
It's too nice a day to stay inside.
Yeah, I don't trust you, lady, though. I know how stabby you get when you're all up in your Bible and the Carrie movie. Well, Walter Murch, you are a strange, strange man. Or were you're probably dead now. L. Frank Baum was pretty weird, too. Okay, well, that was fun. That was so nostalgic. And introducing... Oh, I didn't know this was her first role. Well, that's incredible. She did a wonderful job. She was really good. I enjoyed that so much. That was so much fun. So nostalgic and just... How did the witch get across the deadly desert? That's going to bug me. I can't imagine that I'm going to be able to just Google that and actually get an answer. It's too obscure. So yeah, if any of you guys know, that would be awesome. Let me know. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. The Wheelers are just as creepy, maybe even creepier than I remembered, because I assumed that they wouldn't bother me that much as an adult, but they kind of did. Like, I got a little irked, can't lie. Got a little edgy about it. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. If you did, you can always leave me a like or a comment. You can always subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things. You know the drill. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm hungry. I've been hungry for a while. Ever since that lunch pail. Alright, thank you for joining me. Hope to see you next time. I'm Jessie Nebulous. Bye!